Welcome everybody. It's been a long time. We just rushed in to get set up, got home from work, hung out with the baby, and I haven't set up. I'm on a moving box right now with the computer, so it was a rush.
Congratulations, buddy.
Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely.
How was your guys' this weekend?
Yep. Busy as usual, burning calories.
Yeah.
All right.
You've been out everywhere, it looks like.
I've been around the map a little bit, just local though, right? Local, semi-local.
Yeah.
West, right?
Yeah.
That's good.
Bro, did you get out?
Yeah, I got southwest of myself. Stephanie and I went out and she hadn't caught a bull trout yet, so we thought we'd go try to find a few bull trout. Unfortunately, most of those rivers that we were fishing were blown out and turned to chocolate milk. We still found some clear water, but nothing really to write home about.
Yeah, it started to get dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys think it'll be good this weekend or what?
Some of the spring-fed ones maybe, but I don't think the rest of it will.
For me, it's going to be good. I'm heading to Algonquin. So,
oh yeah,
Ontario bound.
Sweet. What are you guys tasting?
What's that?
Are you going after something fun down there?
Yeah. Of course I have. I'm just going canoeing and do some camping. We got an off-grid Airbnb. So gonna go hang out for a few days and see where it takes us. Maybe get some different species on my list.
What are you hoping to get?
Maybe a channel cat or a drum.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Those are on my list.
Yeah, that's let's see what happens.
For sure.
Maybe I'll get a consolation prize and get a sucker.
Yeah. The ponds pretty much seems like they're wide open down near everywhere.
Yeah, getting there. I stopped over at one of them there, but there's still some ice, but I think it's all shifting, right? Whichever way the wind blows. So yeah, it's after this week, I don't think there's going to be too much around. Even the big lakes will start getting beaten down.
Yeah.
No, there's a couple of ones that we're probably going to head up on Sunday. I think they're going to be the last ones to actually open up, and we've got to. So they're pretty far up in the hills, but we will be able to probably find open water there for some brook trout.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. I've seen pictures. Looks like it'll be good to go this weekend. That wind and warm weather should knock off that stuff pretty quick.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's almost off. So, and pretty much everything's flowing now. The majority of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, higher up, some of the stuff still has some pretty solid banks on it, and some is still, froze up. But it's been pretty good up there.
Yeah,
sweet.
It's a good time of the year when you can walk on pack ice beside the rivers and all that, and it'll be all smooth and be fishing the river.
Yeah, until 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock hits, and then there's 4 inches of slush on top. Thanks for a long trip back to the truck.
For sure. Just beat.
Just beat. Yeah, 7 clicks in, and you got to walk back out. And soup and slush.
What have you guys been finding working good for you lately?
Yeah.
Well, I've been hitting up basically both fly spin, fly rod. I've been chucking some streamers, darker colors. I've been working better. Some greens with some flash in it. Blacks have been doing very good. Black sculpins. Been doing some nymphing too, further out west. Pink seems to be the color.
Oh yeah.
So small pink nymphs and stuff, and just letting her drift through the holes and letting her hit the bottom, and some Euro nymph styles, right? And then of course white tubes and F7s.
Been running a lot of cranks. Actually, just because the water's been a little bit dirtier, I find crankbaiting seems to be a little bit more effective in the muddier water. Also been running some streamers like Clayton, running black and more like browns and stuff. But I'm running like a little bit of a reddish hot spot around the gills, like a UV sort of. Yeah, right there. So just working, but I think the fish are going to shut down pretty soon and have to wait another week or so when the water clears up a little bit better.
Fishing's always best when it's dirty. It's when the big ones come out to play.
More so the fly game. I mean,
the fly game.
I think there's a limit.
Yeah, but there's always something that's clean around, right?
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna try to hit up a pond this weekend? Well, I guess Clayton isn't, but
I'll be hitting lakes. Yeah, I'll be definitely rowing through some lakes and some river systems. So yeah, it should be fun.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm in store for yet. It's a surprise.
That'll be good to see.
Yeah, absolutely. It'd be awesome.
Yeah. Now I'll be heading northwest, so into the mountains a little bit. But yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, mountain's been good. Mountain's been really good. Just only thing is, when you further west you go, the further the holes are apart. So lots of walking, I've found, but it's worth the walk.
Yeah, I know the bow was fishing good last week. I think it's getting dirty too.
Yeah.
And that was nymph and cranks pretty much. San Juan worms and I think pretty much everything got caught on a San Juan worm, green or brown.
I don't understand the hatred towards those things because they're so stupidly effective.
Yeah, I have no hatred against them.
No, I've never caught nothing on a San Juan worm.
No?
You got to use it more.
Yeah. I've tried. I've used it. Yeah, bloodworms and stuff. Yeah, but San Juan, no. I don't know. Maybe I just haven't given it enough time.
You just have to believe.
Yeah. I gotta believe. Yeah.
It's a thing with confidence flies and confidence lures and all that. So it's like if you got confidence in a certain thing, you run with it.
Yeah, that's right. Use what's comfortable for you and what you got confidence in.
Yeah.
Like my $44 lightning rod.
Lightning rod.
Always. That's my fin rod.
What's your go-to confident lure?
Mine?
Yeah.
Go-to confident lure for spin is definitely, F7 brown trout pattern. The purple one, I forget what it's called. Gold smelt, or like the gold with the black back. I'm not even sure what it's called either, but those have been working pretty good this year. And of course, 3-inch white tubes. I don't know, get her down early season. You get her down deep and bounce her off the bottom. It seems to work well, right? And then for flies, I've been doing a lot of nymphing with those just little pink AliExpress flies that I got like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And whitefish flies, and they've been doing very well for everything. So lots of confidence with that nymph.
Sweet. Roland?
Probably. Well, unfortunately, I lost the last one, but it was a YYC. He did a few short runs of a sort of a suspended crankbait, and instead of like a typical paint job, he actually had gold foil wrapped and then clear coated. So it had ripples and stuff in it. So then when you move it through the water, it'd create a ripple effect. Unfortunately, I lost that one the last one this weekend. So I'll have to message him and see if he can make me up a few more. But also the CST, I don't know which, it's the middle D contact one in the brown trout. That's always really good for me. It always seems to catch a lot of fish for me. And probably flies. Streamer wise, it'd be probably a Bow River bugger of all things. Something, but like only in like a size 6. So nothing too big, but big enough that the mimics a minnow sort of thing. And then probably obviously the worm, squirmy worm, anything like that. They seem to. For me, I'll even trail them behind a streamer, like a little tag about 12 inches long. I run them behind there. And you can see sometimes, especially in the clearer water, you'll see a fish come up to the streamer and they'll think, I don't want that. And they'll see that little worm off the side and they'll just dart off to that and take it.
Yeah. Pretty much, yeah. The live targets. I love live targets. Hooked Up's got a bunch of new hooks coming out, so
Yeah, need to get that Magic Mitch.
I need to get it too. This weekend. This weekend I'll grab one or two.
Yeah. I'll probably get another couple there.
Yeah.
They're too expensive. You lose them first cast usually.
Yeah.
It's funny you say that. I remember was it the live target brown trout in the larger size when I first floated with Tyler Crouch. I said, this lure has been great for me. It's like super good. Floated, first cast straight into the trees. Great start.
No,
Yeah, that's pretty easy to do when you're floating on the boat.
Yeah.
I've lost many lures to the trees with Tyler. Donations.
He puts you on fish though. I can't complain that. That's freaking
Absolutely.
Bad day.
I'm bugging him right now for a float.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For next week.
Yeah. Next week's sturgeon for me. So.
Oh yeah, it's opener, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna go break the rooftop tent in.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, see, look, I got it all set up in my living room.
Ooh.
Well, kind of. It's been there for 3 months already.
Oh, you've been living in it.
Pretty much, right? Home away from home.
You've been camping out.
I finally just started to put it all together. I got it mounted here. Hopefully, when I get back,
Yeah.
I need to go up there or down there. So.
When's opening day? 7th? 8th?
I think, I don't know. I'm going down for the weekend. What is that? 15, 16, 17?
Oh yeah.
I think that's opener.
Yeah,
Next weekend. Yeah, next weekend, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought those southern lakes and stuff opened earlier than up here.
Okay. Oh, yeah, the 8th. The 8th. Newell opened on the 8th.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think so. All those Cullen Valley and all that stuff's probably all on the 8th, right? Yeah.
Yeah, those will be fun to hit too.
Yeah. Big walleye here soon enough, right?
Yeah. What are you gonna run for your sturgeon? Are you camping out for the whole weekend, 3-day or 2?
I am, I'm there going up Saturday and fish Sunday, Monday, then half day Tuesday, come home. So, should be a lot of time to get in. Going with a buddy there, got a jet boat, so we're gonna go tour away from the crowd.
Nice.
And should get into a few fish. I'm gonna try some new rods out, bait caster out and stuff, and get used to using bait casters here and stuff. And yeah, it should be good. Obviously, bring a jigging rod, try and get a walleye or two.
Yeah.
Maybe sauger.
Oh, you'll catch a sauger.
Right? Some suckers too.
There's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
What do you got planned coming up, Broden?
Well, apart from like the Trout Lake this weekend, starting to get a few more things organised for the 27th of March. May. Damn it. Because that's when our Trout Derby is on the Western Canada Kayak Fishing Trail, so I'll be helping organise that. So that'll be good fun. Good day.
I still haven't entered.
No, it's fine.
I have the app now.
Yeah. Don't. I haven't entered that. I haven't even entered yet either.
I don't even know how to do it.
No, I just messaged Mike. Mike's hounded me and told me how much I owe him. I just haven't paid it yet.
I've had a kayak for so long and I haven't ever entered in yet. I keep thinking about it and I always just forget about it.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, if for everyone watching, if you do enter the Trout on the Fly tournament, you go into a door prize to win a Garmin Live Scope unit, a legit like 9-inch screen, LVS 34, and plus a 50 GT56 UHD open water transducer. So it's a pretty big prize just to show up on the day and actually go home with. So if anyone wants to join in, you don't even have to be in a kayak. You could be in a float tube.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could go there and win and get a live target, I guess.
We don't have to win. That's the thing. It's a door prize. So you just have to
Oh,
show up.
well, you might as well win if you go, though.
Yeah, well.
Go for the gusto or go for nothing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're not first, you're last.
Exactly.
It happens.
It's like getting skunked on the river when somebody else caught all the fish. Lip hanging all the way back to the truck, eh? Happened to me this weekend.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, my lip was hanging on Saturday.
Oh, man.
Yeah, just dinks. But that was still a good day, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's better than
I
work.
made 3 casts this weekend, maybe 4.
Yeah.
That's all. We went and got some firewood and checked out some spots.
Yeah. West?
Yeah.
Nice.
Hit up a little creek that I like, but there's still like ice on it, over it in spots. Like there's water running over it in spots too. So
Oh, yeah. Nice.
hopefully it clears up quick. I bet you it's pretty cleared up now.
Yeah. I know the one you're talking about. I think she might be flowing through now. I think she's broke through the middle finally.
Yeah.
I was out far west there on Sunday, and we went to this little creek there, and it was still 95% froze up, but we found a couple little holes and stuff that we could dip into. But
yeah.
Usually out there, the smaller creeks and stuff, it's first, second week in June, right?
Yeah.
By the time we got the ice shelves off and got some good flow.
I don't know if this weather keeps up.
Yeah.
Might be right away.
Yeah, if this weather keeps up, we might be in trouble here early this year, right? With having a dry season.
Yeah, and possibly an early implementation of the that heat restriction thing.
Yeah, well, hopefully we get some rain, because otherwise some of these rivers could be in some trouble. But on the bright side, the ground soaked up most of the runoff right now. So it's kind of a good start for the farmers anyways.
Yeah, they could still use some water, I think. It's pretty dry over here.
Definitely use a lot of water, yeah.
Yeah, because isn't that fire around out near the Pembina still going?
No clue. I think that cable.
I know it's pretty dry out there, out that way, and there's a lot of grayling rivers out that way too.
Yeah. I just seen Mitch's post today with all the fire bans. So she's pretty lit up.
I think we had 3 or 4 fires around Edmonton in the last couple of days.
Yeah, there was an emergency alert today for just west of, pretty much northwest of Pigeon Lake there.
Oh, yeah.
People will evacuate.
There was a grass fire on 54 there between Spruceview and Caroline. I seen there just left their burnt grass there. That was out already, but there was quite a decent little patch there. It looked like a cigarette smoke thrown out the window.
Probably.
Yeah. Right next to a farmer's been row of trees, so he must have been on it right away because it was right by the house.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hopefully July brings all that nice July rain.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. It's coming.
Yeah. I think we might get some this weekend.
That's what they're predicting, but it's not much.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully soon. Then you can have a campfire again out west.
Yeah, exactly. Use propane though, right?
Yeah, as long as you have that propane certified.
Yeah.
Little fire pit.
Yeah.
Looking at Thursday, you probably won't need a fire. It's meant to be 30 degrees up here.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta install the air conditioner tomorrow night.
It's just funny when everyone says it's so hot, and I'm just like, I'm still wearing a toque at work. But
I'm wearing long johns. Started wearing long johns in September. I'm still wearing them.
Yeah.
I'll be wearing them
Not me.
probably until July this year.
When you guys have been fishing those rivers lately, what kind of structure have you guys been looking for this time of year?
I've been looking for, well, I found it's a little bit different this year compared to last year. A lot of the holes that were good last year, the fish kind of seemed to move out. I found this year I've been finding more siltier structures and not
Yeah.
really so much in the runs. So anything with coverage, some down trees, slow moving water through it, in the shade. That's where you kind of have been finding them this year. You know, the regular holes there and the cut banks, not so much. And now
Yeah.
earlier in the year it was like that. They were moving, but now they're kind of holding up in some holes. So
Yeah.
and the same thing. A lot of the holes that I normally used to hit, like there's a couple of bulls I know that sort of go back year after year, and they're not. Nothing's really stationary there. I ended up catching him, but he was actually off into the shallows in the little sort of rock pools and stuff.
yeah,
He wasn't in his deep hole that he normally was. And I'm finding that a lot. What I'm finding lately for some odd reason is the bulls have been up shallow and the browns have been in the deeper stuff, which is weird for me. Because I normally find if I want to find a bull, they're normally down the bottom in all the rough stuff.
yeah. Bulls are on the move right now for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think everybody will start moving as the weather or the water temperature changes, going to their more summery spots?
Yeah, absolutely. They'll be starting to come down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also think because like we've had such drastic weather change, it's been sort of reasonably cool like a week ago and then or like 2 weeks ago, and then it started to like really spike up instead of just a gradual climb. I think it's sort of throwing a few things at them.
Yeah. I've been finding later mornings been fishing better, you know. Usually go on the river about 10 o'clock and well, try and be on fishing for 10, right? That's where I like to be. And guys were on the holes early. I just go behind them and clean everything up behind them. I know.
Yeah.
I just think you miss a lot of fish when you're out too early right now.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
you really
well-
need that temperature to get going and the bugs start moving and everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of fishing further west this year and trying to figure some stuff out. And it's a lot different fishing.
Yeah.
Completely
It's a lot
different
harder.
fishing.
Walking.
A lot of walking, yeah. That I'm made for.
With the ponds opening, what are you guys going to use in the ponds coming up here? Say you're targeting a rainbow trout.
I'll be using with some balanced leeches in the morning and switch over to chronomids about that time of the year, right? So bug life will start to be surfacing, and that's what I'll be doing if I hit ponds.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a similar thing, but I'll probably even run some micro leeches below the chromies. I'll run it's like on a size 14, but it's like a little marabou sort of micro leech style thing. I'll run them, but I'll still, where I'm going this weekend, I'll probably actually run a little bit bigger bait and run even maybe a couple of smaller streamers in there because the brookies were probably going to be a little bit hungry off ice off.
Yeah.
I mean, I get bored of indicator fishing usually pretty quick, so I always bring some flatfish with me and throw those around.
Yeah. No, I if you ask anyone who fishes with me, I can't do indicator. Well, I will do it for about 10 minutes and then I will get bored with it.
Yeah, me too.
Say you're going for a tiger trout, what are you going to use?
Flatfish. Quick fish 3 work great.
Yeah.
Especially for tigers.
Yeah. Depending on the lake, like there's a lake up north that's got bait, and that's the one lake I will slip over and put a minnow under it because right now they're looking for some bigger baits, and they're just like that lake. I just got confirmation the other day. It's got it's completely ice free. So I'd be running a bigger,
Yeah.
like a 3.5 inch minnow just under a float, and I'll just watch that thing go off. It's really good time of year for them.
Yeah.
How about you, Mitch? What are you going to use?
Yeah.
Uh,
Or are you probing us for ideas?
Tiny Life Target.
Yeah.
Those Tiny Life Targets just kill them.
Yeah. Eh?
Oh yeah.
Or even just like a big dace pattern.
Mm-hmm.
Like lots of those lakes have a ton of dace in them. If you're really just going along the shore, you can see them everywhere.
Tons there. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So that usually works good for the big rainbows and the tigers. So I like to use those.
Yeah.
Lots. Olive green bugger's always good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's classic.
Yeah.
Gold beadhead.
I think this year I really want to, because I normally bring a spin rod as well as my fly stuff when I go into ponds, but I think I want to really dive down into fly, like figure it out on the fly and leave the spin rod at home. I want to sort of get a bit more time in on the fly rod.
What if you break your fly rod?
I've got like 7 of them, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to break all 7 in one day.
Oh, I was fishing with Adam once, and I think he broke 3 rods in my boat one day.
So it's funny you say that. My buddy Jason, for some other reason, he's an avid fly fisherman, but he still spin fishes. For some other reason, he has the worst luck with the spin rod. Like you'd be just fishing away, and all of a sudden you hear, thinking, "What the hell? What happened?" Oh, I hooked onto a fish, and the rod just snapped in half. I'm like, what?
I watched my buddy Chris Ray step on the tip of his rod, tip when we were out west. There's fly rod, his brand new one.
Yeah.
But the thing was Bill got a bull. I went to go help him net it. I ended up with the repellent in my finger. One of the hook set it. So he ran to go see Chris to get a pair of pliers. I'm holding this fish in the water with a treble hook in my finger. they go over there and Chris steps on the tip of his rod. He didn't even get a cast in on it.
Just chaos.
Pure chaos, yeah. Poor fish.
Never panic.
Yeah. Yeah, I was cleaning up, so it was funny though. Good time.
Yeah. What are you guys most looking forward to targeting this summer?
Mine's a secret.
Oh, I probably know.
Yeah, you know. But for right now, bulls and browns. I'm gonna go do some brookies. I'm looking forward to going west here when things thaw. I'm gonna go do a camp out here, one of those bush lakes, and probably spend a couple days up there. And yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to.
Are you going on a journey in?
Hey?
Are you going for a journey in?
I'm going for a journey in, yeah. I'll be packing heavy. Packing for 2.
You're gonna need a quad.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I could use one. Yeah, for sure. Got one?
Yeah, but I want to use it.
Let's go.
No, probably a golden trout. I was been talking to Adam Turnbull a little bit here and there, and it's got me excited to actually do the hike and finally actually go catch a golden because I haven't caught one of them yet. And then probably catch a grayling over 13 inch.
13?
Yeah, 13.
Oh, you could do that.
I think I can do that. I honestly, I don't put the time in like a lot of other people do. I probably only go grayling fishing maybe twice in the year. Yeah, well, I should probably
bring one of these when you go grilling fish, and they work great.
Great.
I unfortunately don't have the luxury of Randy at the fishing hole to go up to the Northwest Territories and try to target 20-inch grayling like he's doing right now.
Oh yeah. You catch just go up the Alaska Highway. There's a little creek just off the side. You drive over it, just stop there. You'll catch a 20. 18.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, maybe. It's always a
Maybe.
blast.
I might take you up on that, Brody.
Yeah.
I always like grayling. They're always fun.
I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm spending a couple weeks up through the territories of Yukon this fall.
Yeah.
I think that's on the agenda here. Yeah, I think it's gonna be something that I'm gonna go check out. I think it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Bring the
Yeah.
rooftop tent and go for some exploration.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff up there for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for the soul.
Yeah.
Sure.
You need to get a little canoe on top too.
Right?
Or a belly boat.
That could be arranged, I think.
There's a little lake just outside of Watson Lake. If you're heading up, it's called Veronica with Arctic char.
Oh yeah.
Right off the highway.
Okay.
And it's sweet. It's good. It's small.
Good to
Like
know.
Aaron, I think, got like a 5-pounder. And we got a smaller one, but we only fished it for like an hour or so.
Oh, yeah, right on. I got access to a fold away boat, one of those fold up ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with the plastic ones that fold outside, and then you put the benches in and they bolt in. So, good possibility that'll be coming up with.
Better.
Yeah.
I know that's on my list to go up there, and like one of them was Arctic char, and the other one's the Konu.
That's what I'm going for in canoe.
Yeah,
That'd be insane.
That's my number one target.
I saw one guy catch one across the river from me once. That's the only one I ever seen.
There's a river up there that's full of pike and ink canoe, and the pike feed on the ink canoe, and they're just little short pike, but they're 20, 25 pounds, and they'll be like maybe like 36 inches long, but the bellies are just deep, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, they're fat up there. They're a different kind of fish up there for sure.
Yes, Jason. I was running out of fly material, so I needed some new fly material. But
Ronan got his hair did.
Yeah, but no,
Ronan got his hair did.
But no, I watched a video. It would have been a couple of years ago. Some guy hooked into one in a canoe, of all things. And it just ripped him sideways. And he flipped the whole canoe and everything. And he still held on and ended up bringing it in. And he was only like 70 feet offshore. So he waded himself in as a holding the rod. I'm just like, that's just stupid.
Huh. I'd never let go of my rod.
No. From what I've seen, they fight like crazy.
They're like a freshwater tarpon almost.
Pretty much, yeah.
And they were saying they can get over 50 inch, which is insane.
Yeah, I think they get like 26 kilogram or something like that, or something like that. I was reading.
Yeah,
the big fish.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure Wesley will get one this summer.
I see he's been putting up some stuff there.
Knowing him, he's probably going to pull up a 50-inch already this year.
He's teasing everybody with scenery pictures.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Getting ready.
Yeah, he'll be going hard soon.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's a lot of sweet lakes close to there too for big lakers, big pike.
Oh yeah, get ready for some fish spam, people.
Yeah. What are you guys gonna do this fall? Any different plans for the fall?
Like I said, I'm gonna probably go through the territories in Yukon. I got some moving stuff to do. I got company coming to hang out with me. My girlfriend's moving down to Red Deer, so that's going to be the biggest plan, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, we've got for obviously the Western Canada trails. I'll probably compete in a few more of them, and then in the fall I'll probably start switching over to some more river fishing again. So like in the next month or so, I'll probably stop doing a lot of rivers, and apart from the odd occasion, then until when it gets to fall, and then I'll go back to rivers.
How do you register for the kayak tournaments?
You have to go through. Okay, so we'll start over. For the first two events, which is the Trout on the Fly and the Sucker Derby, you don't have to register through the event. You just have to contact the Western Canada Kayak Fishing Trail, because we are doing it at Open Creek Dam, so there's no reception, so we can't use the app there efficiently. So if you want to contact Western Canada Kayak Fishing Trail, we will get you organised and set up. After that, you can go onto the Fishing Chaos app. And so what you do, you have to register or subscribe, as they say, for a month. So if you in any way sort of want to do 4 or 5 events throughout the year, we've got them all up live in the next week. So subscribe for the month and enter all the tournaments that you want to enter. And then if you want to say your subscription fee and all that, just cancel your subscription fee. And then you'll be able to actually not have to pay the subscription fee, but still compete in the events, as long as you registered for the events while you're subscribed. That's just a little loophole.
And you still use the app then after?
You still use the app. You just have to be subscribed to register in events. And we found a little loophole in that you can only subscribe for a month. You can register every single event that you want to, and then unsubscribe.
Because there's 2 different options. There's like a $4 option and a higher one.
Yeah, that's okay. So the yearly subscription gives you access to a certain discounts and stuff. But if you look further into them, the discounts on the Fishing Chaos app are all US based. So you'll get hosed in the exchange rate and the freight.
So don't get that one.
Don't get that one. Just get the monthly one. Pay them 1 month subscription, and then unsubscribe after you're registered for the events.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We can talk about this.
Now I know. Now I can do it.
That sounds shady.
Do you need me to come down and explain it to you word by word, Mitch?
You did.
Yeah, but I can come down and explain and get you hooked up with it.
I think I got it.
Okay.
You did it more clear this time.
Oh, that's because you were messaging me at 11 o'clock at night and I was ready to go to bed.
Oh yeah, probably. I was probably on time off still. So there's camping on location for that?
Correct. So what you also have to do is contact the West Can Trail, and we can obviously work out a spot for you. We've booked out the one section of Open Creek Dam entirely, so we've got this whole area that everyone that's in that one spot is part of the competition, and we've got bank access, jetty, barbecues, all that sort of thing. Well, the community barbecue and all that.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. I got something cool. I invested in something this year. That's I like it a lot. You want to see?
Yeah.
Show you.
Oh,
Got myself a Garmin InReach 66i. It's deadly.
Yeah.
I've been packing quite a bit with it. I haven't registered it yet or got my subscription for the InReach.
Yeah.
But I've been using it on my hikes and stuff, and yeah, it tracks your route. You got a bird's eye view. I bought the Alberta maps, back road maps.
Yeah.
So I plug it in there, and then also connect it to your phone, so messages come through on it, so you can always check it. I pin all my good fishing spots on it.
Well, I'll probably find it on the river beside your net.
Yeah, right. As long as you don't find this beside my net, we're good. Or I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm up to 4 nets now left on the river. Pretty sure it's 4.
Oh, yeah. I'll probably found 2 maybe then.
Yeah, probably 2 of mine. Yeah. I know my buddy Lance Stevens found one of mine.
Yeah. Dara, you're not the only one I see on the group chats and stuff. There's a lot of people leaving things behind.
Yeah. Yeah, and I've been picking up a lot of things too. A lot of garbage. Wow, is there ever a lot of garbage out there?
It's
Oh yeah.
it's actually been really bad this year, to be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like every other year, you know what I mean? Pick up a little bit and do your best, but no way you can keep up to it.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, this is definitely a good investment for somebody like me. And if you're like me and hike miles upon miles of river, and it's probably a pretty good thing to have on you because you never know what could happen in the backwoods there.
Oh,
For
exactly.
sure.
Yeah. And even though I think subscriptions start at $20 a month on it, but limited texting, right? I think you got 3 texts a day, and you got weather updates and everything that comes with it, right? So
It's pretty cheap life insurance because I know them and the Zolio units come with an SOS button too, and
Yeah.
so that's straight emergency. You'll get a helicopter in there and out, so it's really good if you guys want to do any hiking or mountains and stuff. Very cheap insurance.
yeah, it's just as important as bear spray to me now.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
They're pretty sweet for sure.
And then like that,
I used my bear spray about 3 weeks ago. I was jumping down on the bank to take a picture for Buddy, and my clip must have come off there when we're hiking, caught on a tree or something. And I leaned up against the bank, and it was pointed towards him. Sprayed him. The wind blew it back in my face. So our lips were hot, our eyes were watering, our arms were on fire all day, soaking them in the water. Yeah, shit works.
oh
Yeah.
It definitely tastes like cayenne pepper.
Yeah.
No, I remember using an old like what they call expired. I don't even know if they actually do expire, but they obviously got the label. And I thought, well, why not? It's expired. Might as well spray it, and like sprayed it on the ground and then walked away. And like you're 15 feet away and you can smell that stuff, and you're just like, oh
yeah.
You'd hate to get that stuff on the face.
Yeah.
At least I know how far to shoot now.
Yeah.
Close range is fast.
Yeah. Yeah, those are pretty important.
Yeah. But you know what? It only went off for a little bit. And then again, in the back of his Jeep when he was pulling my gear out, good thing we put it inside a bag. It had no clip, but half the can was gone, and it was only, like maybe a second or so, not even a second of spray, right? So I think a big pan on the river is important. So that's what I'll be investing in.
And on that too, I know when you get those flare and banger kits, make sure you know which one is which, unlike my buddy Jason, and fire a flare instead of a banger. If I know Jason is on there, he didn't know which one was which and decided to fire a flare instead of a banger.
Oh, yeah.
So make sure you know which one is which.
Get some attention.
Yeah. Either way. Yeah, there's lots of good things to have on the river for sure. That in-reach bear spray is key right now. Like the bears are moving. And they're hungry. They're looking for meals right now. It's not like summer and there's a bunch of stuff. They're looking for meat. Like we got bears hitting the bait right now, and when they first come into the bear bait, they're going for meat. They're not going for the sweet stuff yet, and that'll happen once they get their fill. But they're taking all the meat right now.
Always bring a buddy with you, especially if he's not carrying bear spray. This way, he can be bear bait for you. Bring a slow guy.
With a limp.
Yeah, with a limp. I got a limp. I guess I am a slow guy. I'm getting older.
Especially around the area that I like to fish the river. I haven't seen one yet, but I've been hearing a lot of reports of bears moving, and especially grizzlies moving around. I know Tyler has seen quite a few, and that area has got a stupid amount of grizzlies in that.
Yeah. Especially this time of the year. Yeah.
Make a ton of noise.
Yep. Make a ton of noise. Make sure you got the bear spray and it's up to date, and don't point it.
Lots of those bears, they move out, later spring, early summer. They move them out to the back for you, but they always seem to migrate back into that area.
Yeah. 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 Make noise. Have your head on a swivel.
Yeah.
Those
And
are
bring a
pretty good.
slow friend.
Yeah. No, I've only had one close call, and that was with a black bear, and that was, I think he was more curious than anything.
Yeah.
I've been lucky. I haven't had an encounter yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather deal with a black bear than a grizzly.
Yeah.
Black bear you can literally scare off. Grizzlies see you, then they're like, oh, you're just there. I don't care.
Yeah.
They don't really have a reaction, which is the scary part.
Well, the thing is, they know that they're bigger than you, so
Yeah.
that's the problem.
You guys see that video of that guy on a dirt bike there who crashes into a bear den and the
Oh.
grizzly comes rolling out of there? Attacks the
That's a
bike.
big bear.
And they're fast.
Yeah. No, it's a scary thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Time to go camping.
Yeah.
Stakes on the fire.
At least I'm not sleeping on the ground anymore.
Yeah.
That's a bonus.
I think that's probably in a couple of years I'll probably get one of those. Those things are really nice. The rooftop tents.
Yeah. Yeah, if you buy one, I recommend spend a little bit of money on them. Quality material's a lot better. Mine, I got the ruggedized Kukelman 3, and it's got the heavier canvas material that the tent's made out of. And then also on the inside, all the aluminum bars are wrapped, so you got a little bit of padding, and you don't have the cold transfer as much. It comes also, when you get this one, it comes with a moisture mat that's underneath your mattress. This way your mattress stays dry, right? The condensation collects underneath of it. Yeah.
Are you going to get a diesel heater for those cold nights?
I'm thinking about it.
I know lots of guys run them.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it. I've been talking to a few guys who do run them. So I think I think I should.
There's
200 some bucks on Amazon.
Yeah.
Better than a buddy heater, right? Better than burning her down.
There's a guy, I think it's Darren Explores on Instagram. He made one in a Pelican case. So you just get like one of those cases and you put it all, and he mounts it on the side of his truck when he wants to use it.
Oh yeah, nice.
And run the tubing up to your roof. And he has a rooftop tent too. So you just run the tubing up to the rooftop tent. It's all down outside the truck. Works a treat.
Or get a big turkey roaster and stick a bunch of hot rocks from the fire in it. Put the lid on, stick her inside.
Not sure how that would go getting him up to the rooftop.
Roughing
I
it.
had a buddy put hot rocks in his sleeping bag once, and he woke up with a huge blister on his ass.
Did he? I burned himself.
It didn't work for him.
That's funny.
No,
Supposed to wrap them.
Yeah, I know. I don't think he did, or it came unwrapped during the night.
I just folded his sleeping bag around a little bit.
back in Australia,
like a baby.
back in Australia, when we used to always put the fire out, I used to like roll the sand back over it and then put the sleeping bag over the top of the fire, and then you'd have a nice warm ground.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, that worked good.
Just have a pork roast and just bury the pork and just sleep on top of it till the next morning.
Yeah.
You only need like 6 hours, 7 hours, I think.
Yeah, is that it?
Yeah, we used to do them when we go 4x4.
Yeah.
Buried in the morning, then come back at the end, and it was ready to go.
The only problem is you got to have a real big party the night before, then you're hungover the next day.
Yeah.
Right? Got to have the cold to make it, right?
Yeah. Barbecue briquettes work good.
Yeah, absolutely they do.
Burlap saps and apple juice.
Yeah.
And stuff that pig with carrots and potatoes and everything. Worked well.
Yeah.
What do you guys got for some camping tips when you're beside the river? Put you on the spot.
Don't sleep too close to the fire. Don't throw whiskey bottles in the fire or vodka bottles in the fire with the lids on.
Yeah.
A good tip.
Sounds like
Seen
a
that
pop.
happen. Seen that happen last year. That was yeah. Well, I didn't see it. I heard it happen. She's
Yeah.
quite the pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throw some
And
stuff around.
yeah, just camping around the river. If you're hiking, pack light. Make sure you got good food, good clothing. Water wick clothing. Make sure you got long johns, stuff that you can layer up. Lots of protein, lots of snacks, that kind of stuff. I don't
Yeah.
know. I usually, when I'm out and about fishing on the river, there ain't much sleeping going on.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. If like generally speaking, if I'm by myself if I'm going along the river or I'm camping out somewhere, I'm very similar to what sort of like, except for the air mattress, like Brody said, I car camp a lot just because simplicity and you're always safe. But if I'm tent camping, just make sure you clean up all your food and stuff, and make sure you've got, like, if you got food, put it in like a enclosed thing that's bear safe. Even if you want to go down and get one of those bear barrels they call them, or get a sling, and just make sure things are put away from your camp where you're sleeping. If you've got anything that's got scent, obviously it's going to attract them.
I got something too. Well, go ahead, finish there. Broden first.
No, but like most of the time, like if I've most of the time, like when I'm camping with the tent and all that, I'm pretty close to my car. So any food or anything, I'm going to chuck back in my car, make sure there's no sort of scent around the campground, and and have the bear spray in the tent. But I've never needed the bear spray in the tent, but I've got it there.
Yeah, for sure.
I do. I pre-cook a lot of my food. I bring like Johnsonville sausages, hard-boiled eggs, fruit, dehydrated fruits, a lot of that stuff. And then I bring Idaho potatoes, and I take everything. It's all pre-cooked. I just mix it into my potatoes, and you're good to go. It's a good meal.
Yeah, for sure.
But pre-cooking definitely is easier than carrying a big stove and barbecue. I just carry just a little, MSR cooker, right? It all fits into a 500 ml cup. So for me, it's just boiling water, and I got everything I need.
Yeah. Depending on what style of camping. If I'm car camping, I'll bring the barbecue. If I'm doing like what you're saying, the ultralight stuff, I'll dehydrate some stuff. And also, like, you can make jerky. Jerky is easy to make. People, I think, get a little bit scared of the idea of making it, but it's very easy to make. And a bunch of other things. It's not, and all you need is water. And I carry like a B3 filter system and you just put it through the river. I don't know, it's meant to kill 99% of germs, and then you just boil the water too, so you've basically cured it. And then you can just rehydrate all your meals with hot water.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, depending how I do it, I like truck camping if I'm just staying for in and out one night or something. But if you're staying for a bit, I like to go more all out. I like the grills and everything, bacon in the morning, eggs.
Yeah, I bring the table out on the lake, cake, some smokies up.
Ribs and stuff at night.
Yeah. I got to see it firsthand. I seen how you get set up.
Yeah.
Right on.
Well, I like eating.
Yeah.
Well, might as well have good food.
Yeah. If I'm car camping, there's generally steaks, pierogies, all that sort of thing involved.
Yeah. Yeah, it's coming soon. I can't wait to get out camping.
Yeah.
Hopefully get some rain so we can have some nice big fire and share some stories around the river and whatnot like that.
For sure.
And I look forward to that rooftop tent. No more truck camping for this guy. No more storing X in the morning.
See, I don't know. For some reason, I'm actually, I kid you not, I think I sleep better in my car than in my bed.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. It's just the way the seat folds back and everything. Don't ask me why. I'm pretty sure. But when I fall asleep, I don't move. So I don't know.
You don't frail around while you're sleeping.
No, not like those comedy videos when the ladies just going like this. No, I don't do I generally stay in one spot. If I wake up, I might roll over or something. But no, I'm pretty.
I'm told I do that.
What?
It's like this. All night long. That or work. Fishing or work. That's what I talk about all night.
Yeah.
Yeah. But don't tell anyone.
Everybody knows now.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys got anything else you want to bring up?
Not really. Just yeah, I'm getting pumped up for a new adventure I'm going to be going on, and looking forward to sharing it here in a little bit. And yeah, it should be really good for me.
Yeah. What? You're back next week then?
I'm back. I'm back next week. Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know we're going into pretty much 7 days a week of work for me, so
Yeah.
I'll still sneak away.
And we just got bumped up to 10-hour days ourselves too, so gonna have to get used to that a little bit. Coming from like 5, 6s, 7s, it's gonna be a big adjustment.
Yeah, we're always on 10, so
Yeah.
But I just had a month off, so it's not
I
as
guess
fun.
we're seasonal, so
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, we'll wrap her up, I guess. I was super unprepared. Hopefully next week I'm a little more prepared. Ricky's going to be on the show.
oh yeah.
So always a great time talking to Ricky.
We need to start a GoFundMe for that GoPro.
Yeah.
I got one here. I told him I would give him it. I don't need it.
I
Still in the
told him I'd
box.
give him- We'll just have to drop it off.
Right? I've never ever used mine. I got all the attachments, everything he wants. Now we should just go for a cruise out that way and pick him up, and kidnap him.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Take our GoPros. Now.
Where can they find you, Broden, on your socials?
Obviously Broden Smith. You can also find me on Frodo Goes on an Adventure on Instagram, and I'm also part of the Western Camp Trail, so I'm one of the directors. So you can message me through there too if you need to. But yeah, those three sort of categories, and you'll probably see me on some water somewhere. I'm everywhere, really.
Everywhere.
I'm everywhere. Now the car just eclipsed 300,000 over the last couple of days. So.
Are you like that meme with Shaq that's hiding behind the tree? What about you, Clayton?
Yeah, you can find me at Clayton Prashensky on Facebook, and then Instagram, Dark Water Fishing. That's the only thing I have for social media.
Yeah, and I was going to bring it up, but I forgot. The Northwest Challenge is coming.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Or in September. Still
September.
Maybe early September. It's still warm.
Yeah.
We'll see when the dates work, when we figure out. Might do 4 teams.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing that.
4 teams of 2.
But
we'll
before I
video
forget,
it all. Yeah. Pardon?
Before I forget, don't forget the hooked up fishing gear and outdoors. They've got their show and shine on this Saturday. If you want to go check it out, there's going to be a kayak show and shine and their sort of spring opener gear show. Yeah. So it's a really good store down in Spruce Grove. That's considering they've been open for just over a year. Yeah, they're doing really well, and they've got a lot of good product.
I totally forgot. I'll be there.
Same.
When's that next weekend?
I think it's 10 to 5 this weekend.
Oh.
This weekend.
The 6th. 10 to 5, live music, food.
Pretzels.
There's food there. Pretzel truck.
Pretzels.
Pretzels are
Don't
the
forget
best.
the pretzels.
I'm sure you can find some sweet deals to get you all set up for the summer.
Yeah.
And check out some of the kayaks. He rents kayaks now too. So if you want to test one out for a weekend, go pick one up.
yeah, he rents kayaks and also sells Vibe kayak. So if you want to go check those out.
But there'll be a bunch of people there. I know. Check his socials, Hooked Up Fishing Gear and Outdoors. There's a huge lineup of stuff happening. But you can find me here, Northwest Adventures, all socials. Go check out the Bow River Bow River fishing video from last week with Nick. It was a blast. Can't wait to get back on there because, yeah, I haven't floated the bow since I was a kid, I think, with my dad, my uncle. So it was awesome. Lots of fun. Big river. I don't fish big rivers like that very often. So something
Yeah,
new.
they're intimidating for sure, eh?
Yeah, it's a lot. Everything's more spread out. You can't just target easier little.
Exactly.
You don't know where you got to be, but it expands so much more. So you kind of move around more. But it's always good to get another education.
Good to be versatile, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, thanks guys for being on. We'll see everybody next Tuesday.
Right on, guys. Cheers.